Yellowstone creators' stance on 1883 Season 2 as Netflix adds fantastic series. While the hit series Yellowstone may have wrapped up, its universe continues to expand with the arrival of one of its first spin-offs on Netflix. The streaming giant already hosts 4 out of 5 seasons of the original blockbuster series, and now it's broadening its catalog with 1883. Previously exclusive to Paramount+. Taylor Sheridan, the writer, actor, and showrunner, has nurtured his creation into a sprawling saga spanning generations of characters and boasting stellar cast lists. However, with an ever-growing roster of spin-offs, sequels, and prequels, fans might be curious about whether there was always a plan for a sequel to the inaugural season of 1883. Which premiered in 2021. As the first official spin-off, the show serves as a sort of origin story for the wider Yellowstone universe. The series charts the journey of the Dutton family in the aftermath of the Civil War, as they depart Tennessee for Fort Worth, Texas, join a wagon train bound for Oregon, and eventually settle in Montana to establish what would later become the Yellowstone Ranch. The cast is headlined by Sam Elliott, known for his roles in A Star Is Born in Hulk, alongside real-life couple Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, who portray this early generation of the Duttons. The epic Western drama 1883 was always meant to be a one-and-done deal. Despite what fans might think, it was designed as a limited series right from the get-go, reports Surrey Live. According to Slash Film, creator Taylor Sheridan was only allocated a few months to pen and shoot the entire series so that Paramount could showcase it for the launch of their shiny new streaming service. Hence, Sheridan chose to keep the chapter in his saga concentrated. It's no shock that some viewers got their lassos in a tangle when, back in February 2022, Paramount hinted at the possibility of additional episodes after the show's original run. But as it turned out, those plans were hitched back into the wagon. Sheridan has since dubbed 1883 as a 10-hour movie with an ending. Yet the series fandom remains insatiable, with many a cowboy hat tipped off to the show online. One fan gushed, "I love this show. Wish there were more seasons," while another enthused, "Fantastic. Brilliantly put together with great acting and a storyline that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Best series I've watched for a long time." While 1883 may ride alone with its solitary season on Netflix, that doesn't mean we're riding off into the sunset of the Yellowstone universe just yet. Oh no, partner, there are more tales trotting out soon. The second season of 1923 is already unfurling its narrative, soon to be followed by a sequel series named 1944. Then there's the promising spin-off 6666, which will zoom in on life at Texas's Four Sixes Ranch. Fans are also expecting something really special as reports suggest a direct sequel to Yellowstone itself, potentially featuring Michelle Pfeiffer and known as the Madison. The captivating world of the Dutton family, as portrayed in the Yellowstone universe, has enthralled audiences worldwide, with 1883 offering a poignant glimpse into their origins. As Netflix introduces this fantastic series to its platform, viewers are naturally curious about the prospects of a second season and the creator's vision for the narrative's continuation. Taylor Sheridan's vision for 1883. Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind Yellowstone and its prequels, designed 1883 as a limited series. This narrative choice was intentional, aiming to provide a self-contained story that delved deep into the Dutton family's perilous journey westward. The series chronicles their trials, tribulations, and the foundational moments that led to the establishment of the Yellowstone Ranch. Upon its conclusion, 1883 had effectively told the story Sheridan intended, leaving little room for a direct continuation within the same framework. transitioned to 1923. Rather than extending 1883 into a second season, Sheridan expanded the Dutton saga through another prequel, 1923. This series shifts the timeline to the early 20th century, exploring the family's challenges during Prohibition and the Great Depression. Starring Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford, 1923 offers a fresh perspective on the Dutton legacy, introducing new characters and storylines that enrich the overarching narrative. The decision to progress the timeline allows for a broader exploration of historical events and their impact on the Duttons, providing viewers with a richer understanding of the family's resilience and evolution. 1883 on Netflix. The addition of 1883 to Netflix's repertoire introduces this compelling story to a broader audience. New viewers can now embark on the Duttons' origin journey, experiencing the raw and authentic portrayal of their westward expedition. For those already familiar with the series, Netflix offers an opportunity to revisit and delve deeper into the nuances of the narrative. This move not only amplifies the series' reach, but also reignites discussions and interest in the Yellowstone universe, paving the way for viewers to explore subsequent installments like 1923. Future prospects. While 1883 remains a standalone narrative, the Yellowstone universe continues to expand. Sheridan's storytelling prowess ensures that each installment offers a unique lens into the Dutton family's legacy. As audiences immerse themselves in 1883 on Netflix, they can anticipate further explorations into the family's history and future through upcoming series and spin-offs. Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind the Yellowstone universe, has never been one to hold back when it comes to his opinions on the direction of his projects. As Netflix recently added the fantastic series 1883 to its library, longtime fans of the Western saga have been buzzing with questions about the show's future, particularly regarding a potential Season 2. However, Sheridan has made it abundantly clear that 1883 was never meant to be an ongoing series, and his stance remains firm despite the renewed interest sparked by Netflix's acquisition. Sheridan's original vision for 1883. From the beginning, Sheridan envisioned 1883 as a self-contained, finite story. The series, a prequel to Yellowstone, follows the harrowing journey of the Dutton ancestors as they traverse the treacherous American frontier. Unlike its contemporary counterpart, 1883 was always meant to be a brutal, heartbreaking tale with a clear beginning, middle, and end. In interviews, Sheridan has emphasized that the characters' arcs were designed to be conclusive, leaving little room for a traditional continuation. "I created 1883 to be a 10-hour movie," Sheridan stated in a past interview. "There's no need to stretch it out just because people want more." That approach, telling a deeply emotional and visually stunning story with a definitive ending, was part of what made 1883 so powerful. By the final episode, it was evident that the Duttons had endured an unthinkable amount of loss, and the story had reached its natural conclusion. The tragic deaths of Elsa Dutton, Isabel May, and She Brennan, Sam Elliott, solidified the show's narrative as a one-time journey rather than an ongoing saga. Netflix sparks new interest. When 1883 landed on Netflix, a new audience that had perhaps never ventured into the Yellowstone universe was introduced to its stunning cinematography, compelling characters, and raw emotional depth. Almost instantly, the show climbed Netflix's rankings, reigniting discussions about whether or not Sheridan might change his mind about continuing the series. Social media erupted with fans speculating about the possibility of an 1883 Season 2 announcement. Some hope Sheridan had a hidden ace up his sleeve, while others theorize that Netflix's involvement might pressure Paramount to reconsider the show's fate. After all, Netflix's track record of reviving previously canceled or completed series, such as Manifest and Lucifer, gave fans a glimmer of hope. However, Sheridan swiftly addressed the speculation in his signature no-nonsense style. "There is no season 2, he reiterated in a recent interview. "That chapter is closed. That story was meant to end exactly as it did." The evolution of the Yellowstone universe. While 1883 won't be returning for a second season, Sheridan has already expanded the Yellowstone universe in other ways. The follow-up prequel, 1923, starring Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren, explores the Duttons' struggles during Prohibition and the Great Depression. This series has taken on a life of its own, with its first season leaving fans eager for more. Additionally, Sheridan has hinted at even more projects set within the Yellowstone timeline, including 1944 and 2024, both of which are expected to further expand the Dutton family's story. While these projects may not serve as direct continuations of 1883, they will allow fans to see how the legacy established in that series continues to shape the family's destiny. Why Sheridan won't budge? At the heart of Sheridan's reluctance to produce a second season of 1883 is his commitment to storytelling integrity. He has expressed frustration with the industry's tendency to prolong successful shows for the sake of profit rather than artistic merit.